Tackle junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. Yes, we are back to the unboxing videos. This one here is from Lurenet. Not really for sure what I'm going to title this video. There's mainly two types of lures in these boxes here. And it's a lure that I would throw when I get to fish during the winter time or like early spring, mainly like cold water. So maybe like my top 2 cold water favorites or something like that. I'm not sure really what I'm going to title that, but that's what we're going to look at here. And we have another order from Tackle Link, Digitaka, Picasso. I think I got another one from Tackle Warehouse. I mean, it's that time of year, like I told you guys, I just buy a lot of tackle, and we unbox a lot of tackle. That's pretty much what we're doing from now till we can fish again. Right now we're froze. It's been pretty dang chilly. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to mention. Obviously, hopefully you guys had a fantastic Christmas. We did pick the winners for the giveaway. I already heard from first place. Nigel from Chicago, you are our second place winner. So hit me back so I can get you your code for WileyX and get your 3-month subscription going from MTB. But I do truly appreciate all the continued support from each and every one of you guys. I also shipped out all of the prizes from the Tackle Junkie Trivia. That's always fun every year. Next year, I think we need some better questions. But either way, it was a good time. All that's shipped out, like I said, and I've already got in touch with first place, waiting on second place. And that should wrap it up. Let's just go ahead and hop into this. I actually made the first couple orders, but then I think that's what's in here. Heavier. It's got to be what's in here. You guys know over there at Lurenet, and I got a discount code for you guys. We'll pop it up on the screen. Code TJ81, 15% off over there at Lurenet. If you've never checked it out before, check them out. They got like 18, 20 brands over there. From Bomber, Yum, Jean LaRue, Norman, Smithwick, Booyah. A lot of awesome brands over there, and that code works for everything. Check this out. We got some new steel. This is my first. Is it my first? I think it's my first Benchmade. Ooh, man. The Bug Out. This one's like Ranger Green, I believe they call it. It's got a nice deep carry clip on the back there. But yeah, my first Benchmade, which is the, I think the Bug Out is what they call this one. My S30V steel. My son, we got him, he got the mini. He got the white handle, black blade, looks pretty cooler. I also got another knife as well, which maybe we'll use that one on the next unboxing video. But anyways, getting off subject here. This here, you know how Lurenet does that, the paint shop? They had one that went into the paint shop that I could not resist. So I picked some of those up. They're limited. They're only like 300 available when they come out with a new color. So I did order like 6 of them. I think this color here is going to be killer. So, oh yeah. Benchmade. Pretty sharp. Pretty dang sharp. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sharp enough to cut a finger off, for sure. I'm gonna watch the address. The wife don't like that, and then she gotta blur it and all that. I think this is the right package here. Yes it is. This is a pretty dang cool color here. What do they call it? I'm sure it's on the package here. I think they call it the Heat. Oh dude, that's freaking fire, man. That's awesome. These are the, and I'm not sure if they have any left or not. Definitely head over there and check them out. Like I said, there's only 300 of these made of each color and bait that goes into the paint shop. This one here is the Bandit 100, one of my favorites here, Bandit 100. The color is the Heat. Let's just take one of these out because it's freaking awesome. That's why we're here. We got the better camera here so you guys can check out the colors. But dude, this one's going to catch them for sure. Look at that paint job on there. That's awesome. The Heat. The mustads, sticky sharp. I mean, it's almost so nice you don't even want to fish with it. Most likely I'll put 5 in the boat and keep 1 here at the house just to kind of collect. But yeah, the Heat, awesome looking color, Lurenet paint shop, Bandit 100. Dude, that's awesome. That is going to catch them for sure. Anyways, we got 6 of those. And I mean, as soon as I seen or got the email, I put my order in right away. So I'm not sure how many's left, but I knew for sure I wanted to make sure I got them. Like I said, we got 6 of them in there, so I'm ready for spring with them bad boys. That's a great springtime color for me. Any type of craw, red, orange. I mean, that color works for me all year long, just because that color really stands out in that stained to muddy water. And I don't know which box. Yes, I think I do. No, I don't. I'm not sure which box is which. But let's go ahead and slice her open here. See what we got. As always, guys, I like to know what you guys are kind of most excited about as far as reviews go, or fishing videos, or whatever, you know, once you guys see what I got. So, and again, I like to do these videos so you guys can get a better idea of the colors. Plus, you guys know exactly what I'm working with, so if you guys are looking for a review video or whatever on a certain bait, you now know that I have it. So, in here, what do we have in here? Well, to start with this box, I don't believe this is the one I'm thinking it is. But to be honest with you guys, I was never like a big rogue guy. You guys know I'm not really a huge jerkbait fisherman, but I never really fished a lot of the rogues. But there's like been a lot of rogue talk lately. It's like, you know what? I better pick up some of these rogues. So that's what we did. And I mean, just like with anything else, I mean, I typically go a bit overboard on the colors. I mean, you don't need this many colors. But like I said, a lot of these colors, you know, catch me. I'm going to admit it. They're, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, let's face it, you know, like in muddier water, you know, like these 3 probably look like the same to them. But you know what? Maybe it's a confidence thing. You just never know. Some colors just give you more confidence than others, especially if you catch one on it, that becomes like your go-to color. And I guess what we're doing now is we're making excuses to be able to buy more colors. That's what we're doing. Okay. Enough's enough. So what we have here, this is the one that I think was just re-released, and I think there were 6 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one of them I thought was, you know what, I don't know, I think one of them was sold out, but I may have got it in this box here. But this is the one guys were talking about. This one's huge. I'm not sure if I'm going to bass fish with this particular one here. This is the Pro Rogue. I believe it's an older Rogue, again, what was re-released. And again, I don't know really what makes one better than the other. I'm not a huge jerkbait guy, but we're going to find out. We're going to use all these come spring here. But this particular one being so big, I wanted to use this one for some muskie. I go to one lake from time to time. I do plan to hopefully go in February or March. They do have some muskie in there, and I was thinking, you know what, these might do pretty good. Why do these, that's Pro Rogue, that's Super Rogue. They don't go on there. Maybe I only got 4 of them. I don't know. Super Rogue. Again, I'm not sure really on the differences between the two. This one here is the Pro Rogue, 0 to 6 foot, 5.5 inches, so it's a pretty big jerkbait, 1/2 ounce. This color here is sour grape, which is like a purple and gold. That'll show up really well in the watercolor that I fish. Then we have the Chrome Blueback Orange Belly. That one there is going to be a player for sure. So we got the Blueback, silver, orange belly. And I believe this one here is pretty dang similar, but it's got a black back. So that blue is definitely more of a brighter color there. And then we got, this one here is the Tennessee Shad. Good color there, Tennessee Shad. And again, that is the Pro Rogue. Again, it's a huge jerkbait. I mean, I'm sure largemouth will destroy this thing. I personally don't have a ton of confidence tossing a jerkbait this big for bass. Like I said, I plan to use these for some muskie, but we'll see how they work. Okay, from there we got the suspending. Now these are more my size here. More my size, more my style here. These are the Smithwick Suspending Pro Rogues, 0 to 6 foot, 4.5 inch, 3/8 of an ounce. And obviously, I mean, 0 to 6. So, I mean, as far as your casting distance goes, line diameter, not so much pound test, line diameter, that will determine just how deep these are going to go. So if you want them to run a bit shallower, don't cast as far and use a heavier or a bigger pound test. And that's my plan. You know, I'm only going to be fishing these probably, you know, 3-4 feet. But anyways, these are the, like I said, the suspending Pro Rogues. This color here is Lemon Lime Crush. Lemon Lime Crush. We got avocado shad. Good looking shad pattern there. I like that one. Avocado shad. Here's the chrome blue back orange belly. I really do like that one. That one's great in the lipless too. Just a real bright color. It'll get their attention. Another one here, basically the same as a blackback, but you can just tell it's just more of a darker color. That blue really makes it pop. Okay, this is probably Clown. Yeah, Clown. And these also, I think these rattling. Yeah, these are rattling ones here. And these ones here, you can say rattling on them. Anyways, that one there is the Clown. Got the gold, redhead, chrome. Great dirty watercolor. This one is Golden Shiner. Yeah, that one will catch them for sure. Love a Golden Shiner. One of my favorite, like, spinnerbait colors as well. Golden Shiner. Probably Fire Tiger. This one's called Tiger Roan. Tiger Roan. Basically your Fire Tiger type color there. Then we got, oh, I like this one too. See here, gold. I think this Gold Rogue, which is like a black back gold orange. Again, that'll be another great dirty watercolor there. I know you guys are getting a little glare off the packaging, but you should be able to see that color pretty good. This is another one that I think I told you guys before. I was going to Tackle Warehouse, going to Lurenet, trying to get the best overall you know, idea of the color, so hopefully this video helps you guys out. Really like this one here, Purple Darter. Kind of like a Table Rock shad type color. You know, purple, chartreuse, little pink on the chin there. Yeah, all these colors will work great in the watercolor that I fish. Just stained and muddy. I mean, I'm sure that chrome will work great in clear water too. Anyways, that's the suspending. And these floating here, I really like these, because they only go to 2 foot. One of my favorite jerkbaits is, I think I only got a couple of these left. I'm not sure if they even make them anymore, but I think they're called the Demiki Slim Jack. And they only go like a foot. So these here are floating, and these only go to 2 foot. 4.5 inches, 1/3 of an ounce. And we have Tiger Roan, again, that Fire Tiger type color. I'll probably use these the most, to be honest with you. Just fishing just that couple foot of water there. Working them a bit faster. This will probably be a more of a spring bait for me when that water's warming. And when it's cold, you know, I'll probably use more of the suspended ones or suspending ones. But like I said, for that warming cold water, the floaters I think will work pretty good for me. Here we got the black back, chrome, orange belly. Yep. Same one there, but the blue back. Blue back there. How solid these hooks are on here. I'm not sure what they got on here. Of course, we got the Clown. Clown. This is probably gold. Yeah, Gold Rogue. Gold Rogue, and then this is probably golden. Oh, no, this one's different. This one is a sunbrim. So like a bluegill pattern. That looks pretty killer. A lot of flake on the back there. Kind of into like a goldish brown, orange. Yeah, I'm digging that one. A lot of flake there on the back. Yeah, I can see that kind of imitating a gill. For sure. Like I said, all these I just showed you, these last 6 here, or 5 here, these are the floating, only going to a couple foot. So yeah, really looking forward to playing around with those. And these here, I've got a couple of these here. These are the Super Rogue, 0 to 4 foot. And they're pretty, what are these? These are 5 inches. So pretty close to the very first one I showed you, the Pro Rogue. The Super Rogue is 5 inch, 0 to 4 foot, 3/8 of an ounce, so a bit lighter as well. This color is laser cross. It's a crawfish type color, red, orange. And then, of course, you got the old Fire Tiger. Just a couple of those. Like I said, I'm not a big rogue guy. I haven't fished them enough to know much about them. So I got some different styles here that we'll play around with, and I'll, you know, whatever info I learn, I'll share with you guys. Like I said, these bigger ones here, these Pro Rogue, most likely I'm going to use for muskie. I know guys use these for bass, but we're going to play around with them for muskie, and maybe we'll catch a bass. You just never know. But like I said, the floating, when the water is warming, really looking forward to tossing those around. And then, of course, like I said, when the water's just straight cold, the suspending is what I'll probably go to there. Of course, you can use these as the water's warming as well. That's just kind of how I do it. You can be a bit more aggressive with the floating. It's just more of an aggressive action, obviously, because it's moving up versus suspending there. But, yeah, I just feel like I'll do better with these when the water's warming towards spring. So, anyways, time will tell, though. We'll get them out on the water, and we'll see when they work best for me. So that's that. And then we got this package here, which I do believe, since these were limited, the Pro Rogues, I think, double up on those in here. And then we got some lipless in here, too. And I think I went with, yeah, there's a couple other colors that I didn't get. I think I got. I think what it was saying they were sold out. I think there were 6 total colors. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I guess I did not get, I didn't get that one. So I got the clown now. I got a couple of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the original 4 that I got there, I believe. Yep. And then these are saying they were sold out, so when I seen they were back in stock, I picked them up. And that is the Pro Rogue and the Clown. So grabbed a couple of those. Pro Rogue and the Clown. And then this color here, Thumper. It's kind of like citrus. Again, it'll look good in that that muddier water, that greenback chrome. It's kind of like a citrus type color, orange throat there. Again, these, I'm not sure if there's any left of these either. These were limited. I'm not sure how many they had of each. Again, only these 6 colors came back. And like I said, I grabbed 2 of each of these. You never know. They might just work really well on the muskie. So I wanted to have a couple of each color, just because most likely fishing for muskie, I may end up losing them. So I wanted to stock up on those. So anyway, that's all the jerk baits that we got there. And then we got a bunch of lipless. I better watch how I'm grabbing them here, because I do see one out of the package here. Okay, what we have here are some Booyah lipless crankbaits. Great cold water bait, nice tight vibration. You can pretty much work them at any depth. Throw them out, reel them in, you know, rip them off the bottom, rip them out of grass, things like that. Just a great bait. I really like them in colder water. I know guys that fish them all year, but for me, it's more of a cold water bait. But they have 2 different sounds over there, and I've talked about this before, even with biospawn. And the bait fish colors have the, I guess, the multiple BBs, okay? And the crawfish have the one knocker type sound. And I kind of went with that same setup with these as well. So, handful of colors here for the crawfish. We got this is the Rayburn Red there, a couple of those. And these are 1/2 ounce, I do believe. It says on there, yeah, 1/2 ounce. I want to say these are, does it say on here? 2 inches, 2.5 inches, probably like a 2.5 inch. Something along those lines. Anyways, a couple of these here. Rayburn Red. Rayburn Red. I know a lot of people still try to get the Excaliburs. And from what I've heard, these are the same baits as those. It's kind of funny just the amount of money guys are paying for those original Excaliburs. But like I said, from what I've heard, these are the same baits. So anyways, we got a couple here in the one knocker. We'll take one out here. You guys can hear the difference. I do believe majority of these are available in both of the hard knock and the one knocker. So here's the one knocker craw. But that is the craw pattern, and I got the one knocker. And I also got, I love this one. This one is called Sunset Craw. Sunset Craw, a lot of flake in it, orange, throat, chartreuse belly, kind of like that, I don't know, kind of like a, it's not really maroon, kind of like a peachish, reddish kind of side to it. I think it's going to show up really well in the watercolor that I fish. Really do like that color there. And this one again is the one knocker. So just got that one rattle in there. And Strike King did this too. They got their hard knock, which you think would be more of a, you know, a one rattle type noise. But here is the hard knock, and it's basically, you know, all the BBs, okay? So this color here is, let's see here. I think it's just called Bling. Good looking shad pattern there. Bling. Got your blue, pearl, chartreuse. Tell you what, those could be, I'm not sure on that. I don't want to say. Are these mustads? I don't know what hook that is, but it kind of looks similar. Maybe it looks similar to a mustad. Not sure it is. Where's the weld at? You can usually tell by that weld. It does kind of look like a mustad. Those might be mustads. I don't know. But it's definitely a sharp hook. Anyways, that's the Bling. And again, we got those in the hard knock, which is the multiple BBs. I guess that's more of a bait fish imitating noise. And the one knocker is more of a crawfish, you know. So I guess that's more what they sound like, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, that was Bling. I really like this color as well. This is Crushed Bone. Crushed Bone. That's a good looking color there. Good looking color there. That'll show up really well in the watercolor that I fish. Couple of those. This one here, I had to get this one. This was Royalty. I remember, like I said, I always watch a lot of the Excalibur posts and all that. This one here is hard to come by. Guys love this color in that Excalibur. This one in that Rayburn Red. Anyways, Royalty. We got like a purple, kind of fades into like a kind of a pearlish color into chartreuse. Got a little orange chin on there. Again, just a great color there. Good shad imitator. And it'll stand out really well in that watercolor that I fish. We got, got to get your chrome. We got a couple of these here. Just a chrome blackback. Got to have a chrome. Couple of those. Chrome blackback. Chrome blue. Chrome blue. Couple of those. And then got to get the gold. Yeah, these are just called Golden Shiner. Golden Shiner. What was that one? I don't know. It was a classic. It was KVD. Obviously, he was throwing the Strike King Red Eye Shad. I want to say it was the Golden Shiner that he was using. Was it Beeswax Creek or something like that? It was an older tournament. I don't remember. I'm sure one of you guys know. But I can remember watching that, him using that golden color. Anyways, this one here is called Copper Shiner. Copper Shiner. Really not much different from the gold. You know, I couldn't make up an excuse here why I needed both, but you know, I'm a tackle junkie. That should be enough. That should be enough reason right there. But here is a copper shiner. Again, not much different than the gold. A little more chrome in it, copper back. In that muddy water, are they really going to be able to tell the difference? Probably not, but you just never know. And guys, that should wrap up my order from Lurenet. Like I said, basically it's kind of like if I get to fish in the winter time or real early spring when I'm out there, these are the baits that I'm going to be using. Some jerk baits and some lipless, of course. I probably have a square bill or two on, you know, spinner bait, chatterbait. But these two here are kind of my cold water, you know, go-to. So wanted to stock up on them. Like I said, I was never really a big jerkbait guy, let alone the rogues. So now I got some rogues here, so I'm pretty excited to play around with them. I'm really excited about the floaters. Most likely, I'll be using these the most there. But it would be cool to get some muskie on some of these big ones. Like I said, I got 2 of each. If I don't catch nothing on them, I guess it'll be a showpiece here in the tackle room. Like I said, these are pretty sought after. And after watching more and more videos on these, I wanted to have a couple sets of them, so picked them up. Anyways, hopefully there's some left. Head over there, pick them up, use code TJ81 to save 15% off on everything over there at lurenet.com. It's linked down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Love you guys, and we will see you guys on the next one. I don't even know what I'm doing. What kind of thumbnail is that? I have no idea. We got the goods. I don't know.